Might be too close to my face now. Should be in the yellow. I think it's going to start with, I should probably read out the word from the book. Every self-respecting sci-fi game needs to be able to provide a stock of interesting alien worlds. Even if a campaign should happen to take place largely on a single world, the backdrop of foreign spheres adds context and additional adventure hooks to the game. Most campaigns are going to involve substantial world hopping. However, and the GM needs to be ready to deal with this. This chapter will give you the tools you need to fashion a sector of the void that will be worth the reckless daring of a band of heroic PCs. The nature of sectors. This has a lore from the game. Not that I will necessarily be using it myself. In the former days of the Mandate, human space was generally divided into administrative sectors, each one the particular responsibility of some fragment of the ancient Terran bureaucracy. By the end of the second wave, these responsibilities were almost entirely fictitious, as the Mandate fleet lacked the manpower necessary to exert old Earth's will on its scattered progeny. Even so, the centuries-old grind of bureaucratic procedure will still dutifully labelled each fragment of distant space with its own identity. What is this song? Undertale OST. It's just on DMC 3 OSTs. Sectors were established on the basis of metadimensionality proximity rather than simple spatial propinquity. Individual stars in a sector might be spread out over dozens of light years, but the metadimensional currents between them were strong enough to allow quick travel among them. When a physically neighbouring star might require impossibly lengthy drills through metadimensional space to reach it. It's not just down to my bad speaking, they are like weirdly aligned on the page, so they are in exact columns, so they have the words spread out across them. Settlers in these far sectors often adopted Mandate sector nomenclature simply out of convenience. The sectors that fleet scout ships and far trader adventurers mapped out were composed of stars close enough to allow for trade with their ramshackle spike drives and colonial cargo haulers, and their density allowed for trade and assistance between nearby friendly worlds. Those of a more isolationist bent sought out sectors with far scattered stars that couldn't be bridged by the less sophisticated drives that most colonists used. Most sectors had limited contact with other regions of space, while bordering stars could sometimes allow drills into a neighbouring sector. Large patches of unfriendly metadimensional space often strictly limited the available paths into or out of a sector. Some sectors were entirely inaccessible by anything but top-grade Mandate spike drives capable of leaping the broad gaps around them. Some entire regions were isolated by a few narrow bridge points into the cluster. As a consequence, modern human space varies wildly in every respect. Some regions have sophisticated interstellar trade and wide-reaching empires, while others are struggling to rise from primitive barbarism. A lost bridge point can separate whole empires, leaving both entirely ignorant of each other for the moment. And then there's sectors in your game. From campaign perspective, sectors limit the scope of material you need to take into account in your game. While it's perfectly possible to run a game without multiple interconnected sectors, the sheer bulk of worlds can make that a painful prospect for most GMs. A single sector of 21 to 30 worlds is more than enough for most parties to explore. Sectors and interstellar regions also provide you with a convenient explanation for running dramatically different campaigns. Players who want to run space operatic games set in a region of easy spaceflight and consistent high-tech marvels can do so, while a group that wants harder sci-fi experience in a sector without psionic powers or exotic energy weapons can have their play as well. The vast sweep of human space has room for your preferred tropes without having to fight the setting. No matter what you want to play, there's some chunk of human space that has it. The sector provides the basic background for adventures that PCs encounter. So every world needs to have some kind of adventure-worthy content if it's to justify its drain on a GM's creativity and focus. Creating worlds purely for pleasure and aesthetic satisfaction is entirely valid. But as a working GM, you also need material you can play. This chapter will show you how to maximize the return on your effort, get the most playable content out of the least amount of work. There is a necessity in any system, but it's especially important if you're going to be running a sandbox game. The GM who tries to flesh out every nook and cranny of the dozens of worlds they create will be rapidly exhausted by the effort. They might still lack the content they need to actually run a game during the next session of play. GM needs to have a plan and appropriate set of tools if they are to deal with a challenge in a comfortable, straightforward way. When building a sector, you can generally assume it's isolated from any neighbouring regions. There might be a few connections along the borders of the sector. Still remembered Spike Drive paths into the next collection of worlds. You've got enough to build if you just focus on a single sector at a time. You're advised to carefully read the following pages and take heed of the advice on how much content you should create for each world. A GM would not be a GM if they did not take pleasure in creating wondrous new worlds to explore. But the most enthusiastic demiurge still has a limited amount of created energy, time and focus to spend on a campaign. If you follow the steps in the following pages, you'll also be able to ensure a playable amount of gaming content for your next session before you start spending your effort on more decorative elements of your creation. There's a nice picture next to it as well that takes up the whole page. Also very they're kind of dull pages because I didn't want to spend the extra money on the Colossi one when I had the book printed. So we get to actually creating the sector. Once you've decided to forge your own piece of the Infinite Void, you want to grab a sheet of large hex paper, one of the many templates available online. First you'll make a stellar map of the sector on this sheet, then you'll individually flesh out the worlds to whatever degrees of fineness your needs require. One crucial thing to remember at this stage of creation is that you do not have to create everything. You don't need to answer every question about the sector or have every world in adventure-ready condition. Right now you're just laying down broad strokes and rough colours to the sector. When it comes time to detail work, you'll have to save it for the worlds that matter most to your immediate needs. What's this song? Journey. Lost track now. Every GM has limited supply of time, energy and creative inspiration. You try to fabricate an entire complete sector in one go with interesting planets and meaningful interstellar intrigue and easy adventure hooks all over the place. You'll likely exhaust yourself before you even get to play. Instead you should follow a simple guiding principle, never building anything in your campaign, whether a stellar sector or an adventure outline. Am I having fun? If you're enjoying yourself, then you can keep building. You follow this hobby because it's fun. If you're enjoying the process, then you should let yourself have your indulgence. Am I going to need this for the next session? What you're creating is something you know you're going to need for the next game session, then you should finish it. Don't let this feeling of obligation extend to every detail, however. It can be easy to imagine situations where you'll need to elaborate some NPC or organisation or location. If you respond to every such possibility, you'll never get away from the drawing board. If you're not having fun and you don't need it for your next game session, stop. You're going to exhaust yourself on minutiae and trivia, not have the energy to do the parts you really need to, or the vigour needed to actually run this for the group. With that principle kept firmly in mind, it's time to start building the sector. First, place the stars. I've actually modified the process because I will be creating a bigger sector. So the standard sector map is a grid of 8 by 10 hexes. I've gone for 20 by 20. This is more of a streaming project than something I'll probably use. Roll 1d10 and add 20. I'll change that to 5d10 and add 100. Because the scale of the sector has gone up by 5. Approximately, at least. The first 20 or so stars, roll 1d10 and add 1d10 together to determine the column and row in which to place a star. The hex is already occupied, place it adjacent in the direction of the nearest edge. I'm actually going to use 2d10 for both of those, since it is 20 by 20. And so the next part actually it's this one. Oh, Katana 0. Once you've placed the randomly positioned stars, add the remaining to connect any stellar clumps or groupings. Remember that standard post-tech spike drives can't reach more than 3 hexes, so any cluster can't be reached with such a drill will be inaccessible to anything but free-tech grade drives. Stellar map you just created an abstraction, one reflecting the eddies and currents of metadimensional space. The individual stars might look adjacent on the map, but some may be vast distances apart. If you prefer to use more realistic star maps, you can grab some 3-dimensional star map off the web and convert a convenient number of light years into a single hex of distance for spike drive purposes. So it's kind of pointless to continue reading this until I've actually done any of this. So I need to find something I can use as a bookmark, that's all really. Alright, let's close this and get started. Just to prove I was actually reading from the book, this is it. It's a big bastard. I'll get it to zoom back this way. Go. Why do I want it this way? I need 2d10. Or is it 5d10? I'll write these down. So that is not on the camera, that is 3. Well, that's a d8, I'm an idiot. So that's up on there, that's a 2. So that is 20. That one, 3. Don't move some stuff out of the way. That one is a 4. 0. This 0 can be 10. So that's what, 100? It's an 8. I don't know if it's clear. 2, 3, 4, 10, 8. That is 20, 50, 90, 190, 270. So that's 370 stars. I need to... That number seems quite high actually, isn't it? So this is what? 370 stars out of 400. Maybe I should change that. Let's go with... should change to add 50, so that will be 320 stars. That's 80 space. That still seems like quite a lot. Right, let's go with the 270. Yeah. Let's go with the original 270. So that's 270 stars I need to place now. So that's 2d10s. Maybe I should just use two dice, make this a bit quicker. Or rather that's 2. Why am I using 2d10s? Let's use a d20. This makes this quicker. What's this? That is 19. Let's write these down. 19. So that'll be in the final column. 19, 7. Let's put that on there. 19 was 7. Make it a bit bigger. Should have had an Excel sheet or something for these really. Okay. The next one. That is 9. And then that is 10. 9, 10 on the map is somewhere here. There we go. 9, 10. And then another 9. 9, 15. I should have zoomed the camera out a bit. Zoom back out. There we go. Is it better? You can see it a bit more clearly now. So it's 3. So we have a 2. Generate all these first. 2, 3. 17. You know, I actually will just use 2 of these. So this goes. A different colour. Make it a bit easier to see as well. There we go, that's 6. So there's 2 dice here now. 14, 8. Right. What have I got? 2, 3, 4, 5. make some markings so I know where they are on the sheet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So, is that 17, 14 or 14, 17? Go with the black dice and the blue dice for consistency. That's Bastion soundtrack again. We have 16, 19. Maybe I should just use a online roller. Make this quicker. 6, 1. 5, 9. Check there's none the same. Let's add the rest of these now since they are. So we got 9, 10, 9, 15. And then down here. 9, 15, 2, 3. 2, 3. 17, 6. Over here. 17, 6. 14, 8, 14. 17. 14, 8. Is there. It's 14, 8, 14, 17. And we got 16, 19, off camera. Not off camera, but off screen. I want to move it up a bit and move the whole thing. That I'll have to do. So that 16, 19. My glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. This was 16, 19, somewhere over here. It's decently spread out so far. 6, 1. There. 5, 9. Somewhere here. That's only 10 done. It'll take quite a while, I think. So that's line 16. So then if you've heard of this RPG before, it's got very extensive world building elements. 9, 6. 11, 11. Uh, 7, 12. What's that? 4, 18. Put these on. 5, 9. I've done that one, haven't I? Yes, I've done 5, 9. Line 16. I actually have both editions of about number. The second edition is like twice as thick, and The production quality is like hugely increased as well. Already got a cluster forming down here. Maybe it can be some kind of union between them. 5, 6. Right, now we've got Doom. Hopefully you can recognise which song from Doom this is. 5, 6, 11, 11. Or 4 ones, 7, 12. This is BFG Division. One of the best bits of music in Doom. The new Doom 2016. 7, 12. 418. It's definitely a reason why the basic sector map is only 8 by 10, because this will take a little longer. Was it 418? 418. So this is what, 15 down out of 370. That's about 5% done. I think I will just use dice generator for this, since there are just so many of them, and I'm not really doing anything else with them. And like when I get to finer details where the dice rolls will actually matter. Doesn't let you choose what dice to use. What kind of shit dice roll? There's one on calculator.net. Sides on dice, so I want what? 20. It's not instant either, you have to click stop. Kind of annoying. Not one where I can just generate a load of dice. D20. Roll 255 times. They won't immediately stop. There we go. So I've got a load of them now. So let's just write them down. 16, 13, 13. Kind of a way they've done this. 2016, which is actually 0. So 0, 16. Song sounds familiar. Oh, it's Mario 64. So it's 6, 11, 18, 15, 12, 10. It's got to be a better one than this. Maybe a D20 generator. Get a better search. It's just the same website, it's kind of shit. Number of dice 2. This still isn't. It generates all of them. Oh, not this one. D20. More complicated rolls that generate pretty much in step 2. Oh, 35 to D20. And I can. It does have the numbers though, so there's that. So I can just write these down now. 3, 6, 17, 17, 11 plus 5, plus 5, 11, 5, 9, 7, 12 plus 11, 12, 11. Maybe this is quite a bit of work. I might reduce it from 270. Well, not even generating for all of them, am I? It's only for the first however many. So let's say the first 100 or so. Make this a bit quicker. 12, 16, 20, 16, 14, 19, 20. What's this song? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4. That's the game that beat Balloon, isn't it? These to the other screen, make it easier for me to see. Why not zoom in? Yeah. There we go. So we're at 416, 17, 15. 6-4. 6-4, 10-16, 9 plus 6, 9, 6 rather, it's 23, 13, 16, what have I got now? 15, 20, 25, 30, 36, third of the way there. 1710. All these I think have come off already. That's okay because just move it to the one next to them. 18, 9, 38, 29, 25, 17, 20. That has come off, I'm sure, right? 13, 11, 19, 16, 15, 9, 8, 2 plus 2, 12, kind of losing focus. 15, 20, 3, 7, 18, 6, 5, 3, 1 plus 1, 6. Different combinations of 2d20 on. Oh, I guess 400. So effectively deciding how many of the hexes are covered, or the percentage of the map. What's this one? Cosmic Hero from Nex Machina. I've never heard of this game. It's some kind of mech game, I guess. So, what's my playstyle? 1, 6, 17, 9, 17, 9, 6, 9, a nice number. So I should now be at 5, 10, 15, 30, 45, 54, about halfway done. It's taking quite a while. Let's go again. 118, 620, 14, 9, 2, 2, 11, 14, 2, 12, 13, 4, 6, 9, again, 17, 18, 14, 16, 11, 17, 5, 4, 8, 10, 17, 18, again, 1, 11, 11, 4, 300, 21, wondering how many he expected you to cover in that way. There's 1d10 plus 20. So we are at 30 out of a map of 80. It's Golden Sun. Working out, so that's 60, maximum 30 out of 80. That's 3/8, says it. That's what in percentage. Use a calculator when I'm using. So that's 37.5%. So let's go with 400 times. Or if I can just times that by 5 actually. No, I can't actually. I want to know what that percentage of 40 now, so 0.37 times. Oops. 0.375 times 150 is approximately how many stars I want on this map. So way more than I was thinking. Let's just go with 150. So I mean 100 stars and 50 to place. So I need 100 numbers. What have I got? Not enough. So let's go back. And down again. Let's start from here. 10, 15. What's my place already? 11 plus 8. 11, 8. 26. 17, 13. 7, 8. 1, 8. 5, 11. 19, 11. Like the gun. 3, 7. 19, 19. 17, 14. 9, 6. 11, 8. That's Halo. A Warthog run. Some Kino music. Increase the volume. What was that? 11, 8. 3, 18. 16, 6. 18, 20. Almost done. 7, 1. 11, 13. I had that already, I think. Count them again. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 50, 75, 78, 81, 84, 87, 90. Just 10 more and this boring section is over. Let's go down a bit. Start from 13, 10. I'm gonna have to put these on the map, don't I? And add an extra 50. Where am I? 19. 2. There are Warthog runs in Halo Infinite, but you don't actually have to use the Warthog for them at all, which is sort of misses the point. In fact, it's easier to do it on foot for a lot of them. I don't know if they'll ever release story DLC. I've heard the multiplayer is kind of dying, or they've balanced it or done something to make it worse. Refill my drink. Oh, the next song is also nice. 8, 16, 13, 10, 9, 2, oh, done that one already. Let's go 19, 1. Let's get down to here. 12, 18. That's it. 95, 16, 17, 5, 14. There, all 100. Now I can add them to the actual map. Okay, so let me remember where I got down to this. Check 5, 9, 5, 6, 11, 11. 712, 418. So I'm on 316. So it's not done. Yeah, 316. Where's that? Kind of hard for me to tell. So 316. 1313 over here. 016. 611. 1815. Should have made this easier for myself. 1210. 36. 1717. Wish I knew what the keys were to move out of this. You do anything. So alt shift maybe? No. Just makes an ellipse. Oops. It's not what I want either. Alt shift or control. Well, it changes the size of the pen. Move the layer. It's not a game, I'm not a robot, and I challenge you. I'm not a so no key binding for it. It's not. Can't set a key binding for it. Probably set key binding on my tablet. So 36. It's a duplicate. No. Or maybe I've just done it already. 1210. Yeah. 1717. Done something here. 11.5. Yeah, I'm at 11.5. Persona 5's got quite good music, hasn't it? I should play the whole soundtrack to it. Don't know if they're DMCA'd or not. 9.7. Easiest to use the mouse. Let's make this bigger. So 9.7, 12.11, 16.20. Look at the 1620, so that's 16.0. 1613. Somewhere over here. 1920, which is also 0. 416, somewhere over here. 1715. 64. That's 64. Okay. 1016. Where's that? So that's the informed cluster here. Might end up being the biggest one. 96. There's another one here. 23. 20. 1316. So what's the maximum distance for 3 between any one star cluster? It's the maximum post-tech jump drive, is it? Spike drive, rather. 1710. They've got some weird properties in the lore as well on how they work. I'd like to read it out later, or maybe read out the whole of the setting. Primer. 38. 29. Right next to it. 25. 20, 1720. 311, 1311. I don't actually know this song that well, even though I've watched it karaoke once. 819. I think I prefer Live and Learn. 189. Or 89. 89. 1615. I haven't really played any Sonic games yet. 98. Maybe I should start them on stream or something. Since retro games seem to be very popular. 212. 1520. Something like that. We're on the edge of the section. 7. 18.6. What am I doing up here? 5.3. 5.3. 1.6. 17.9. Somewhere over here. 6.9. Yeah, a nice number. What? 118. There we go, Live and Learn. These are on a playlist, by the way. I didn't pick them myself. 620. 20 0. 620. 14.9. 22. 11.14. 212. Already taken, so we're going to 312. 13.4. Somewhere up here. Need to work out what direction to count the 3 in. That's in 3 down to across. But what did you count this as? Is 2 or 1? Or just the amount of hexes it takes to get there. 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, the radius. Like that, I guess. That's 6, 9 I'm looking for. Here we go, 7, 9. 17, 18. 14, 16. Really looking forward to get something that actually looks like something now. I guess I'll have to decide on which ones form up into actual groups or not. 11, 17, 5, 4. I think that's taken already, isn't it? 8, 10. 17, 18 again. Very good song, this, isn't it? Yeah, it is taken, so 18, 19. 1, 11. 11, 4. I would sing along to this, but I'm not the only one home. And I don't really want to ask questions or make fun of me for singing. Wait, 20 is 0. Almost finished now. 10, 5. 11, 8. 26. Which is 0, isn't it? 17, 13. Yeah. 7, 8. It's like a constellation. 1, 8. 5, 11. 19, 11. It's certainly a fun one to sing. 27. I realise it's actually only 2 o'clock. Well, it was later than that in the day, actually. 1914. So, start of the First World War. 1714. I don't know dates for all of these numbers. I've not played Hades, which is what this next song is from. Heard it's quite good though. I've got 9-6, which is taken, so 10-7. 11-8. It's taken, so 12-9. 3-18. Oh yeah, costing. 16-6. 16-6, not 16-16. 18-20, which is 0. 7-1. Sort of the top there. 11-13, which is there taken, so 13-10, which is taken, so 14-11. Not like these are all connected now, almost. I can see this thing kind of like a trade hub of the region. It being fairly central and having all of the lines, the trade lanes go through it effectively. Still unconnected up there though. So 19.2. 6.10. 8.16. Down here. Taken already. So 8.17. Since that one's also taken. So we've got 13.10. There's 13.10. Taken. On here. 19.1. Oh, these are connecting up now. 1, 2, 3, but it can't connect to anything. So I'll have to do that when I add the extra 50. 12.18. Up here. I guess it's okay if there's like some lone stars on the map that you can't access. 19.5. Oh, now it is able to connect. The wrong journey, but still doable. 16.17. And lastly, 5.14. So, down bottom, somewhere. Yeah. So, that's 100 done. Oh, you have a fairly nice looking spectre already. What do you think this constellation should be named? What does it look like? Not really anything, I guess, does it? So now I need to work out where to put the extra 50. Oh, that is nice. We should add work. So let's have this be longer. With some extra stars around here. So as long as it does not connect anywhere other than this end. So how did I add? Let me check. 5.14 was that? Oh, I think that's 5.14 for some reason. So what was that one? 16, 17, 5.14. I put it in the wrong place. Either way, so added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. So just write these down every time that I do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Need to add in 5.14 because that was a number. 8. Let's give this area some structure, or more jump points rather, not necessarily have them next to each other. Be a more sparse region. They're all sort of able to connect to each other. That's 10. Maybe I'll look like a small one up here. That's another 3. What. Quite a lot of empty space over here. 2. So that's 16 stars. Oh, 16 star, that's the very nice speed run. Down here somewhere, I want another one that's also a bit further away, so that's 3. That's 5 I've added there, isn't it? Let me write these down. 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 1 gap there. There's 2 more. 2, 3. There. That's 2 more. So there's half of them added. There's some more over here. There's good empty space there for 2 more. Should all now be connected up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Just need to find any that are connected by, or not connected by more than 3. Gap between them. They are. Doesn't seem like there are. Yeah. So I still need another 23. There's some more on the edge here. So that's 2 more. So down here. So 19 more. Well, this is already quite a few, isn't it? Maybe just 4 more instead. Right here, there's a 4-star cluster. So over here. 2 more. There's more wavy, I guess. So 1 more. Let's extend a bit further. There we have not quite 150. 135 stars based on the sector map. I think this looks okay. It's the beginning to it. We have some resources I can use. It's a shame I don't have all of the things I could use with this. Sector list. What I need. I could also use one from Traveller. It might be easier. Game planner. I don't have sector maps in these resources. Some just comes with character sheets rather than having anything a bit more useful. Actually, I have some of the physical copies of these Traveller books. I should at least start reading the next section of the book. What is the next section of Stars Without Number? Bookmarks in this. So, now we've done the sector map, we can start laying down primary worlds. With the stars placed, it's time to place the primary inhabited worlds. While it's possible to declare that a star is orbited only by barren rocks, such stars are more difficult to make useful as places of adventure and gameable fun. Right now, assume that each inhabited system has a single primary world. The original colonists would have naturally sought out the best, most habitable world for their founding. As a consequence, however nasty the primary world is, the others in the system are probably even worse. If you wish to add additional planets to the system later, you can do so, but for now you want to focus on just one. Start by rolling 2 world tags for each planet. World tags are simple tropes that reflect the most important qualities about the world, or at least those qualities most important to adventurers. A list of 100 potential world tags starts on page 132. It's convenient to roll world tags for each planet before moving on to the other elements of the world, so you spend less time flipping back and forth between the sections. Don't worry about making the tags make sense yet, just note them down and go on. Next, draw the atmospheres for each world. In this and the following steps, you can either reroll results that make no sense in light of the world tags you generated, or simply pick a result that fits. If you're feeling more adventurous, however, you can try to think of an explanation that reconciles seemingly commensurate results. After you roll atmospheres for each planet, repeat the process for temperature, biosphere, population and tech level. Optionally, you can go on to add additional planets or points of interest to each system. Finally, tack on a name for the planet and give it a sentence worth of description. You don't need to flesh it out fully right now, just note down whatever rough idea if it comes to mind from the world tags, population and other planetary qualities. So, where are the world tables? Here, are they D100? 2 D100s. So I want 2 D100s for 135 planets. 135. 100. I want 2 of them, don't I? 2 world tags, yes. So 2 D100s. Right. 2 D100. Let's add them to the end. It does add them to the end. Oh, what the? How do I clear this? Roll history. They're not even on there. Oh, now they are. Right. So, this Tao Tao Heights, The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening Epic version. After that. So now is the fun part. We get to make actual worlds. Bookmark this. Right. So guess I want to write these down. I'm trying to think of what these words might contain while doing this. So, first and foremost, book review. 9994, which is Xenophobes. And that's 94. Unbraked AI. So, what kind of planet will this be? One that's under a hostile planetary governance AI that makes all of the citizens also hostile. I don't think but we have that for now. Just going to write them all out first. 9841. Xenophiles. That's 41. It's Immortals. How should these ones be immortal? Cloning? Or cybernetics, perhaps? I think maybe cybernetics. And they are like outsiders. We have 9812. Xenophiles again. Which flavour are these ones? These are Civil War. So perhaps they like outsiders because they provide weapons and mercenaries for their civil war, maybe. So 6791. That is Psionic Sphere. And 6791. What is this? Visual tunnels. I don't know what this is. Apparently it's from a game though, since it's in Game OST. 6791. Psionic Sphere, and then 91. Tomb World. Maybe they fear psionics because they cause it to become a tomb world? It's 4319. 43 is local tech. And then 19 is Desert World. Maybe like a Arrakis type planet? They have their own desert tech or something. So what was that? That was 4319. 7103. 71 is refugees. And then 3 is altered humanity. Altered humanity. Perhaps these mutants refugees because they were outcast or persecuted for their mutated forms. So, 1511. Cultural power. Cultural power. Is that 1511? Cheap life. Life is cheap, perhaps. That means it does have descriptions for what these are, so I can look these up afterwards. Should write these numbers down so I know what I'm doing. These are in alphabetical order, that's why they're a bit strange. So was that 1511? Should write these down first actually. 1511, 6979. 8681. 2824. 5791. 1398. 5696. 8155. 163. 3389. Right, so it's 6979. I'm not going to say the mean number out loud. So that is Quarantined World. Quarantined World. And 79 robots. Perhaps they have all of these robots because they are quarantined. Or they need them to deal with whatever is causing it to be quarantined. 8681. Societal despair. Bit like here, I guess. 81. Stilled menace. Like ancient evil sealed in a tomb or something. Or maybe ancient weapons. Wait. Planet destroying ones. This is Katamari Damacy. 28. Former warriors. 3824. Fallen Pajama. So that necessitates that we have at least one fallen power within this region. These two actually work quite well together, in fact. Former warriors and fallen Pajama. They fell because they became too soft, maybe. 5791. Perimeter Agency. Grimworld. I think that is something within the law. I'll have to look that up. what the Perimeter Agency is. 1398. Cold War. Xenophiles. 5696 is Outpost World. And 96 is Utopia. So a utopian outpost world. I guess because they are an outpost, they spared any of the worst of the fighting when the collapse happened. 81, Sealed Menace. Sealed Menace, and then is 55. Out of Contact. The Out of Contact because it's a Sealed Menace. Cyber Communists is 16. What are Cyber Communists? Cyber Communists and Altered Humanity. So I guess they have some kind of cybernetic communism that they are altered humans of. So they're kind of Borg-like, I guess. We've got 3389. It's 33. Great work. I think this means like pyramids and 89. Terraform failure. So maybe the great work is a monument to the failures of terraforming. Let's write these down. 5592. Let's even the 17. 5592. 1363. 6681. Guess we're going to have quite a lot of these combinations if there's 100 of them. I mean, like a lot of might be some repeats. 2368. 2368. Is it 5616? 24, 29, 1473, 880. This is another Katamari Damacy, so 2346, 1029. 1719, 7192, 761, 588, 1393. 6850, more. Right, so now's the good part. 55 is out of contact again. Is that the same as the last one? No. What's that? Out of contact. 92. Trade hub. Not sure these work together. Check what out of contact means first. Natives have been entirely out of contact with the greater galaxy for centuries or longer. Perhaps the original class was seeking to hide from the rest of the universe, while the silence destroyed any means of communication. It may have been so long that human origins on other worlds have regressed into a topic for legends. There might be the first off-world ship to land since the first wave of colonization 1,000 years ago. That can't work with Trade Hub. I'll have to change that to something else. Maybe let's go with Tomb World. Makes more sense. So next one, 1363. Cold War. Cold War and what's 63? Pre-tech cultists. So they're cult built around the worship of pre-collapsed technology, and they're in a Cold War, perhaps over control of some kind of ancient technology. 6681. Bionics Academy. And 81 was Sealed Menace. So the Science Academy doesn't know about the Sealed Menace, maybe? Some kind of ancient psionic power trapped there. 2368. Exchange Consulate. And 68. Bionics Worship. So you see them as got gods in human form, maybe. I think Exchange Consulate is another lore thing we'll have to look at. Hmm. 5616. 56 I've had come up a few times, now it's Outpost there. And 16 is Cyber Communists. Again. Should look up what they actually are. Maybe they were exiled to this Gulag planet by the other ones. 2429. All of them hegemon, so there's 2 of these now. And 29. This is God of War. Greek Geology. Maybe they were a mid-sized power, and they lost it all because of their planet becoming uninhabitable from earthquakes, volcanoes and whatnot. Sounds like one of the Proto Men songs. Like parts of it at least. Got 1473. Is this colonised population? Not sure what that means in this context. And 73 is restrictive laws. So maybe they are a fairly new colony. They have strict laws imposed upon them to or maybe strict laws because it's not that habitable and they need certain restrictions on them. Go 880. Battleground. And that's 80. Seagoing cities. Cities. Maybe it is a continual contest between giant oceanic cities for dominance on this planet. 2346. Let's exchange consulate again. Need to work out what these are. I think they're banking worlds or something, if I remember correctly. 46 is Mandate Base. I guess these might work well together. Did you know that? 1029 is Bubble Cities. So I guess this world should be uninhabitable. Sort of. 29. Greek geology. Maybe a volcanic world? $17.19. What was that? Cyborgs. And Desert Cloud. They resorted to cybernetics to deal with the desert on this world. 7192. Oh, this is a Kino song. So this one is refugees. 92 is trade hub. Let me check if they are compatible. Well, teams of refugees, either exiles from another planet who managed to get here, or human detritus of some local conflict that have fled to remaining stable states. Natives usually regard refugees with hostility, an attitude turned by many among their unwilling guests, so that does work with Trade Hub. So perhaps they are here because it is a trade hub, and it is the first point on their journey, or they've come here to find a way out of here. 761 rather, is Badlands World. Badlands World. Not quite sure how that is different from Desert World. Not even sure what the difference is between Badlands and Desert. 61. Post scarcity. I'll have to think on that. Maybe they destroyed the planet in achieving post scarcity. 588. That is Anthropomorphs. If fairies are allowed in this setting, however, so they will be at most animal reared. Around 88. Taboo treasure. It's a mix of what would have been fairies. That's kind of disgusting if you think about what it could be. I'm sure there's many jars on this world. 1393. Cold War. Cold War and 93. Tyranny. Guess that kind of works together. 32, 68, 50. Psionics worship. And what is 50? Minimal contact. So this is tribal world that worships psionics. There we go, it's 32 worlds down. So about a fifth of the way there. There we go. Just write some stuff down first. Don't know what this is. Oh, shouldn't say thing as that one earlier. 30. Got a nice sound to it though. It's got some rain sound effects. Supposed to be a thunderstorm yesterday, but it never happened. Quite like thunderstorms. There was a time a few years ago where there was a very intense storm. All the lights in my house were flickering. Thought it was quite bad. Then the power went completely. There wasn't in fact a power cut. It was actually due to the rain getting inside the box outside where the power enters the house, because it hasn't been installed properly by the builders. Western Power or whatever, they subcontracted to do it. Since this is a fairly new house, they fucked that right. Need to write down some numbers again now. 6850. Where's that one? Here. That goes to 118. No. 2347. 23. 7. 2187. I should have done the 8x10 grid. It would be much easier. It's started now, so it'd be kind of stupid to stop. 2187, 8498. 8498, 716. Message. Nothing important. What's what I was doing? Just Bayonetta 3. The first one, but I still haven't played it. 25, 86, 57, 25. 577, 3652, 1659, 5340. I need to find an easier way to do all this. 3135. 3155, 3412, 4216, 1248, 6952. 79. I feel that's come off already. So now we can get back to this. So we've got 2347. 23 is exchange consulate again. I might change all of these later. 47 is man-eaters. I believe that means cannibals. 2187. 21 Brian Wraith. And 47. Sole supplier. What are they a sole supplier of? And why are they dying? Maybe sole supplier of some kind of radioactive element needed for starships, and they're dying because it has destroyed their genetics and they can no longer produce healthy offspring or something. 84, 98. Seismic instability. And 98 xenophiles. Can't really think of much. I need also the kind of world it is, which I guess will be from atmosphere and such. So 716. That is Badlands world again. Badlands World, and 16 is Cyber Communists. There's rather a lot of these. Yeah, they will also do like 25 Feral World. This one is also Bayonetta. Feral World and 86. Societal Display. Maybe their society was fared too hard, they became feral. 5725. Perimeter Agency. And I think the Perimeter Agency is in fact there to track down people trying to use forbidden technology. The 25 then was Feral World. Maybe it's fallen into disrepair. It's 577. What is this? Anthromorphs. And 77 is Rising Hegemon. The rising power of cat girls or something. Might be interesting. 3652. There is Heavy Mining. Heavy Mining. Back to Persona 5. Sort of like the chill one that plays in Cafe LeBlanc and when they're doing social activities. Kind of the standard one they go to, isn't it? I did play in... Well, I've been to Cafe LeBlanc in VR chat and it plays this constantly on a loop. It's an interesting place. 52. Night World. Heavy Mining Night World. I guess this is going to be a mining colony, isn't it? Standard one. Maybe like the reverse of the planet in Riddick, whatever the first one's called. Pitch Black, was that it? And instead of one day every however many years, it becomes dark. And there's light one day every however many years. So next one's 1659. Five communists again. I could have these all in the same cluster, and it kind of makes sense, wouldn't it? And well, it's 59. Leisure World. Reminds me of that one Pleasure World in Star Trek. I don't remember the name of. But Picard goes on holiday, and is it Riker that tells him to say a certain phrase, and it means something different, like a prank or something. I think they go on a treasure hunt or something after that, because he just wants to read his book in peace. It's a good episode. There's that one recurring love interest of his as well that I don't remember the name of. 53 nomads. And 40 is hostile space. What about it is hostile? I don't know if this means space is like full of ionic storms and stuff, or hostile pirates and such. Have a look. Hostile space. The system in which this world exists is a dangerous neighbourhood. Something about the system is perilous to inhabitants either through meteor swarms, stellar radiation, hostile aliens, or periodic comet clouds. So, the nomads in this system could actually be pirates. Since that is not its own world tag. 31-35. Friendly foe. I'm definitely going to have to look up what this means in context. Friendly foe and 35. Heavy industry. Perhaps this can be a friendly, villainous corporation that has an industrial world. 34-12. Hatred. I don't know what this means in context. I'll have to look that up. And 12 is civil war. I guess they all work together, however. Makes logical sense. Oh, this is the opening. The opening to Persona 5. I don't really like the newer opening in Royal. Bear this one. It's much sounds better, I think. 42-16 is local specialty. And 16 was, I've done it a few times now. Cyber communists again. Hmm. 1248. Civil War. And 48 is Megacorps. A war between Megacorps, maybe? 69-52. Where's this? So it's Quarantine World again. Did you know what quarantine originally meant? It was the 40 days that a ship had to be kept in harbour without anyone being able to get off if there were during the Black Plague, to ensure that it couldn't spread. I think that's right. I might be wrong. 52 Night World. Hmm. 7-9. Not sure why the picture for this video is just Haru off after the cinematic ends. So Badlands World is the last one I'm going to do today. And There's 9 Beastmasters. Maybe I can. Maybe they have some kind of beast that I heard in the Badlands. That's 48 worlds done. Pretty sure next to be giving an atmosphere and whatnot. It's said here. You roll atmospheres each planet. Complete the process for temperature, biosphere, population, tech level. Might as well do that now. While I left a space for them. Okay. Let's find the tables for these now. Put the thing back to the bookmark. Where are the next set of tables? So 2d6. Can do this on camera. I might as well make use of it since I set it up. Be a bit more interesting than just having me read stuff off a screen. Plus these work for climate as well, actually. Are these all 2d6? Yeah, those here. Population. Tech level. Tech level is not going to be... I might not actually use tech level. Let's go with atmospheres for all of them first. 6-5. So 6-5 is 11. Invasive atmosphere, penetrating suit seals. Some numbers to leave, so it's easy for me to tell what's what. Yes, I can't do the last one because I fucked this up with it. Invasive atmosphere. Go with the second. That is 1-6. So that's 7. That's breathable. Breathable atmosphere. Then coils. Civil walls. That's on 3. That is 4. Airless or thin. So they have a thin atmosphere. We have 6, which is 9, which is breathable. And 1, 2, 4, 6, also breathable. That is 11. It's invasive again. But these tags are helping me get an idea of what each planet will have. Like the invasive atmosphere on this altered humanity refugee planet might be why they chose it, because they, or rather they came here and then became altered humanity to deal with the invasive atmosphere. 3-3 is 6, which is breathable. Two. Two is corrosive. It's quarantined because it's corrosive. Dead or Alive, this song, by the way. Seven, which I believe is Breathable as well. 10 is the next one. Thick Atmosphere. Breathable with a pressure mask. That's 5, which is Breathable. So that's 12. 12 is both corrosive and invasive.
Let's get it.
What's this? Killer Instinct. What's it from? Oh, I guess Killer Instinct is the game. So this world is not one you would want to live on. Yeah, it's both corrosive and invasive, so it will go through your suit filter if you remain on the surface. So 6 to 8 breathable again. What's the next one? 3 to 4 airless or thin. Next one. 4, 6, 10 thick. The cyber communists have a thick atmosphere. The failed terraforming one has thin or airless atmosphere. So then we can carry on. Just showing I actually have them written down. So we got 7 breathable. Breathable. And 7 again, breathable. There's not really much to say with breathable, is there? This one's standard. So we have 6, which is also breathable. And 7. Again. We have here 6 again. It's quite a good theme. 12. 12 is both corrosive and invasive. On a feral world. I guess they went feral within their complex. Two is corrosive. That doesn't really work for the next one. But I will go for it anyway. So what does a mining planet have? Thick atmosphere. So that is 9, which is breathable. The next one. You'd expect a pleasure planet to have that though, wouldn't you? There we go, 8. 8 also breathable. Eight again, breathable. I think I didn't get corrosive and heavy industry because it would mean that it became corrosive because of the heavy industry, and it writes some of its own story there, doesn't it? Unlike breathable, which is standard. 6 and 6. This is invasive and corrosive. All these cyber communists live in special habitats, I would think then. What's this? Mick Gordon again. But a different game. Okay, 7 breathable. I've done the other side of it, have I? No. 5, that's 5. 5 is breathable. In a quarantined world. So next is breathable, which would still have to be. I'm not even sure what kind of game Killer Instinct is. Maybe I should look into it. It's got a decent soundtrack. Breathable. It's 8 also breathable. Okay. Also breathable, I think. Hmm. 6 breathable. 9 breathable. A lot of these are just going to be breathable, I think. Especially as that is how it is set up fine. How the statistical spread of these rolls are. 10. Thick. So the colonised population with restrictive laws have a thick atmosphere. So there's perhaps a source of the restrictive laws. 448 breathable. 426 breathable. For bubble cities, if it's not going to be one of the corrosive inert or something like that gases, it's going to be a problem, isn't it? That's 6. Just going to use inert because it hasn't come up yet. Another 6. That one almost flew off. That's an 8. It's breathable. Hmm. 11 invasive. This is the Badlands post-scarcity world, so it makes kind of sense. They've destroyed the planet completely in the path to post-scarcity. Just 3 more, then I can move on to Biosphere, whatever the next one was. Beautiful is the next one. 10 thick. And the last one is a 7, both of them. Yeah. So now I can do the next phase, the temperature. This is going to be some more interesting here. So this is also 2d6. That's a 5. That's variable cold. Temperate places. Variable cold. I'm not writing down the whole description, just what it says here, so I can refer back to it if I need to. So it is 4. 4 is variable cold as well. Variable warm as well as variable cold. Both like Arctic and the desert regions. So we've got 4 again. Variable cold. So hello, good day from If Trash Could Have a Government, England. Right. Hello, Orion. That's Starex. Is that how you say it? I'm currently creating a sector for Stars Without Number. So far I've generated the star placement on here. Also generated 2 world tags for each system, although I've only gone up to 48 because I don't intend to do all 135 today. Just finished doing the atmospheres for those as well. Now I'm on the temperature of each it's the primary world in each system, that was it. Got the Inferno. This song is Inferno, Mick Gordon, from, I assume, Killer Instinct. How's your day been? Mine has been kind of boring, I guess. Not much has happened. Do you know anything about this kind of thing, or anything like that? Are you into tabletop RPGs, or world building, or anything like that? So one is variable warm, which sort of means it's warmer than temperate in places. Sort of, I guess, kind of the Spanish temperatures. Let me write that down. Variable, variable warm. So we got 9, which also variable warm. This is for the Tomb world, where the inhabitants fear psionics. With a breathable atmosphere and kind of warm climate. Next one will be 6, which is temperate, normal temperatures. it's also a desert. I don't know if that works out that well. The next one is also temperate. Let me find it there. It's very, well, a refugee world of altered humanity with an invasive atmosphere. It's not a nice place to live. At 10, very warm. Next is 11, finally get something else. Warm. The warm, corrosive atmosphere of this quarantined world full of robots. It's like a tropical jungle with an atmosphere that kills you. Next one. It's 8, which is temperate. So this is a world with societal despair. And a sealed menace, which I need to figure out what that is. 4, it's also 8. Another temperate world. Here. So that is a former warriors and fallen hegemon. We've got a thick atmosphere, temperate climate. Maybe the thick atmosphere help them become hardened warriors. Another, what's that, 5? Variable cold. Maybe I should use this time to practice my, whatever it is most people do, like the super fake friendly sounding greetings, like hello, welcome to, I don't even have a name for this Tabletop Tuesday or something like that. Australia's temperate. Something like, hello, welcome to Tabletop Tuesday. This is your host, the Menhera Brainlet Gale Stratus. What's 3? 3 is cold, kind of Arctic climate. Crash Bandicoot, this one. Plus breathable, no, temperate. The fact this is temperate and has a thin atmosphere must mean it has higher radiation levels coming from the star. We've got another 8, temperate. Well, the last one's already done. Maybe I should have written that thing. Say it to the next person that comes in. hello, welcome to Tabletop Tuesday with the Menhera Brainlet Gale Stratus. So let me write that down. There we go. What's this? Also Crash Bandicoot. Tabletop Tuesday. Oh no, it's with your host. Your host. The Menhera Brainlet Gale Stratus. And I can basically say what I want because there's no one watching. So I can think about and work this stuff out on stream. And there's no one to tell me it's bad. Maybe I should think of some questions to ask people. Continue with this scenario. So scenario balance 5, the variable cold. I don't know if I will do this again. At least not at a stupidly long scale I've given myself. We'll find a way to make it more entertaining. Not that I think people would watch it even if it was entertaining. There's no wrapped interactions if you want to help me name or give me dice rolls or something. What was that? That was a 7. Is it temperate? Yes. I could put one of the V-roids on, in fact. Since I'm not playing a game that would otherwise use the GPU. Let's go with this one. It's not going to track me that well, is it? I don't have leap motion or anything to that leap. Kind of works, but not very well. Still got chromatic aberration turned on, I think. Just leave it as it is. And I'll get rid of the stuff on it. There we go. I don't know if it will even be able to track me since I'm not in the centre of the camera's vision. So, begin again. The 7, it's temperate, I think. What kind of world was that? Science Academy and Silver. 5, they're a bit cold. That was for the exchange consulate, which I need to look up. Got 4, another variable cold. One's the outpost of cyber communists, making a Soviet Union outpost here. So that is 10. Very warm. So the fallen hegemony with freak geology has a kind of Mediterranean climate, perhaps. That kind of makes sense. There's Mario Kart now. 7. It's temperate. that was on the planet with restrictive laws that was colonised recently. We've got 11, which is a warm. Haven't had any frozen or burning yet. So this one is for the battleground of oceanic cities that vie for leadership of the planet. We're in a constant state of war. That was what? That was tropical warm. The next one. 2, 3, 6. It's temperate again. Next one. Variable cold. I wish it would give a range of temperatures instead of these. It would make it easier for me to picture them. What kind of temperature is this desert world? It's 9. Variable warm. Kind of okay, I guess. Like this one, that's 9. Variable warm. Right. It's cold. I guess this must be why the Badlands are the Badlands. We got 8 temperate. As for the Fairy World, with the taboo treasure, don't want to think what that could be. 10 was very warm. So it's the Cold War with tyranny part of the atmosphere. Next is cold, I hope. Right. So, on the final stretch, the last 15 degrees. Is it 15? No. 16 of these. Eight temperate. This next very nice salted flour. Cold. We got 2 6s burning. Jesus Christ. Right, so this has seismic instability. So this is in fact now going to be a volcanic world. There's a breathable atmosphere. Is it actually tracking my eyes? Could it track my eyes through the glasses? I don't remember, I haven't used it in a while. I haven't played Cuphead, which is what this song is from. We got 8, so another temperate one. This is a feral world, so it makes sense. Two 5s is variable warm. Reminds me of some of the music in Fallout, I guess. Supposed to be from a similar time period of culture. Yeah. 7. Temperate. Well, this is the rising hegemony of catgirls, this one, with a corrosive atmosphere. Got another variable warm, heavy mining thick atmosphere, well, that makes sense. Hmm. 6, that's temperate. Ah, this is the pleasure world, so that works out very well. Another 7, it's temperate again. Maybe a moon or something, since pirates. 11 is warm. Last one is cold. Another temperate. Another variable cold. This is on the Megacorp planet. That's interesting. Reminds me of Industries of Titan if it ever gets released. Only 2 more and I'm done. 2 6s, this is burning. Intolerably hot on its surface. It's like probably 50 degrees. And last one is old. Another Badlands world. So, what is after temperature? Population, I think? Biosphere, actually. So, what kind of biosphere most of these planets have? I would think a good percentage of them are going to be dead. Right. So let's start with 7. 7 is human missable. Human missable. Six is also the same. Maybe I should just write HM since it saves space. It's also the same. I'm just going to write HM for these. Makes it easier. 6, 6, 12. Engineered biosphere 4. This one. Oh, no, not one. This one. Engineered for the Sonic Fear 2 mode. We've got 6, human missable again. 5 is no native biosphere. What's that actually mean? Kind of weird. I have no native biosphere. No native biosphere is occasionally found even in the most temperate and otherwise habitable worlds. For one reason or another, life simply never evolved on these worlds. So, which one is this? Just gonna do... just written no. So is the refugees of liquid humanity. They really do have a shit life, don't they? Maybe I should give them a tragic backstory as well to really top it off. So we got 7. So there's HM again. Another 6 human missile. Human missile, despite being heavily corrosive in the atmosphere. 4, that's 4. No native biosources. Six human missile. Would it make sense? Otherwise it couldn't really be a hegemonic project. Another human missile planet. This reminds me of a book I read called Proxima. I had to check the title. About a portal to another world orbiting Proxima Centauri with a native biosphere that's completely incompatible with human life. There is in fact intelligent life there as well. What was that? 8? That was human missile. Let me write that down. Very good book. I have the sequel, but I haven't actually read much of it. Should have just written these down as letters. It just saved a lot of space. 6 HM. Four was no native biosphere. The last one was 4. For 9, that's immiscible. There we go. Just load more. 4, 4, 8. HM. 11 hybrid. So it's a mixture of Terran and native life, I think. Another one hybrid. Don't deal with the devil. Oh, where I'm on the page of this guy. Engineered. Hybrid, engineered. Not sure how many more steps there are. It's another engineered. I've never watched Engineer Gaming, so I'm not entirely sure what it's like. Maybe I should. 167, there's another HM. Two, 4, which is noted by so. Oh, this is the seagoing cities. 3, I haven't had that yet. Microbial life exists in microbes. HM again. Human missile biosphere on a planet within that gas. Hugh Gale, very powerful. Hello, Carmine. I did in fact write out a greeting earlier, but I don't think it sounds very good. It is hello, welcome to Tabletop Tuesday with your host of the Menhera Brainlet Gale Stratus. So far, what I've been doing is rolling dice for almost 3 hours. I've even lost my place now. Here it is. 27, it's rather good actually, very radio. Yeah, it's I don't know if I'd call it good. Who is a remnant biosphere? What is a remnant biosphere in fact? The wreckage of a ruined ecology, petrified trees, drifts of preserved bones, forests of dead plant life. Something killed all life on this planet in the relatively recent past. It may have been the exercise of a Maltec planet buster weapon, or a mutant microbe introduced by human colonists, or some volcanic eruption or asteroid impact that plunged the world into decades of frozen night. Have you ever heard of Stars Without Number? It is quite like Traveller, I guess. Have you heard of Traveller? They're both like sci-fi role-playing games. Although I've only ever actually played Traveller, I've never had a chance to use any of Stars Without Number. For the first edition, you actually had to, in fact for both really, you have to specially order the books to be printed at Drive-Thru RPG. What is that? 7 is temperate. Lost. Writing down the wrong thing now. I think I'm losing focus. I only know Traveller pretty vaguely. I'm not particularly familiar with sci-fi RPGs outside of branded stuff like Star Wars 40k or mecha stuff like MechWarrior. Traveller has like quite a few editions and by different people. Stars Without Number is almost entirely by one man, Kevin Crawford. It does have its own setting, sort of, but it's basically most of the stuff is designed to be prepared by the games master. And it has extremely extensive world building and all stuff like that in it. probably takes up a good third of the book. I originally got the book for the first edition. The tables and stuff in the second one I'm using now are also quite good. We go into quite a lot of depth about all the tags and stuff. Currently I'm building biospheres for a selection of worlds that are in this sector. Well, not all of the stars on here will have them because I don't really want to spend all day making 135 systems. So I've limited it to 48. So far they both all have 2 world tags, atmosphere, temperature. Now I'm doing the biosphere of each one. In fact, almost 2/3 of the way through doing the biospheres. I've lost my place now as well. I think I'm on 29. So that's 7. It's also another human immiscible atmosphere, which means that it can be, or it's compatible human biology. It's pretty in depth. Yeah, there's also, I've still got let me check. So which page is it on? So I've done temperature, biosphere, atmosphere. Still got population and tech level to do, which will probably take a while because I'll have to do this for 48 different systems each time. Luckily they all are just 2d6 though. You can see me rolling on there. Begin to memorize what each roll represents as well. So that was an 8, which is again another human miscible biosphere. They're kind of spread out to make that the most common, since it will come up to 6, 7 and 8, the widest spread on the statistics table. So that's a 10, that one is immiscible. So that means it's not compatible with human biology. So potentially alien wildlife, I guess. Like properly alien, to the point it wouldn't perhaps even look like life. That's 7. 7, that again. Just to show how crowded this paper looks now, kind of like that. I've got another 16 more of these. Just trying to think of how they might impact the systems of the different tags. So they're like breathable, it's kind of a standard planet. But for some of these it did fit the theme of it. Like the pleasure world that ended up with breathable atmosphere and temperate climate, and made logical sense for it to have that. They didn't have to alter it at all. That one is immiscible. This one is dying race and sole supplier. I need to consider what they are a sole supplier of and how it is causing them to die out. So I'm thinking perhaps some kind of radioactive element that only they are producing that is destroying their genetics or something, so that they are dying out. And the next one has no atmosphere, which would make no atmosphere, no biosphere, which would make sense since it is burning hot, which I'm not sure how it describes that. Burning. Burning rounds are too hot for humans to survive without equipment similar to a vac suit in effectiveness. Rivulets of molten lead or copper might bleed from open veins in hillsides. Many of the same perils that face an explorer on a frozen world have hotter equivalents on a burning one. Ash drifts, pools of molten metal, and superheated liquids vents can bring quick death on an unwary explorer, and the miners who inhabit such worlds must be forever vigilant against the perils of their burning home. This would make a lot of sense for it having no biosphere. This song is from Shadow of the Colossus, which I have never actually played. I did play a demo for Ico, the prequel. So that was another human missable biosphere, which makes sense because it's both breathable and temperate. It's a Badlands world full of cyber communists. I was thinking maybe it's some kind of gulag they were all sent to. Right, no biosphere for the next one. Which, since this is a feral world, would not really work out too well. So I'll have to give this one human missable biosphere. Otherwise it wouldn't work properly. Can't really have feral tribals in a atmosphere or a planet with no biosphere, unless they're entirely cannibals. But that wouldn't it wouldn't work out long term. They wouldn't get to the point where they can become tribals if they have no biosphere and they're eating each other. It wouldn't be self-sustaining. We have another immiscible one. This one makes more sense because this is another feral world, but it's also got a corrosive atmosphere, a corrosive and invasive atmosphere, so they would have to live inside some kind of like internal colony, since the other tag was Perimeter Agency, which is some kind of agency that originally tracked down like forbidden technology and people using it. It would make sense for this to be some kind of secret base or some such, so the ferals could exist within that rather than on the surface itself. The next one should probably have some kind of biosphere. That's what, 9. That one at least fits a bit better. So these tags came up with Anthromorphs and Rising Hegemony. So thought perhaps it can be a rising empire of cat girls or something similar, since maybe they became that way because of the corrosive atmosphere. And it makes a distinction between anthropomorphs and altered humanity, even though technically they would both be altered humanity. There aren't really many aliens in the setting. There's no official, like, proper ones at least. Not like Traveller, where the setting is like fully realised. It's more like sandbox, like in a more literal sense than Traveller, where you have the defined setting that you could also use. There is actual lore and history to that one. It goes back quite far. I've lost where I was. That is free. That's free. Microbial life. That makes sense for this next one, which is the heavy mining world. Microbial. So that's got a thick atmosphere and quite warm. So basically export all of their mined stuff off-world. So next one is also microbial. It's the Cyber Communist Pleasure Well. That doesn't work out like world, does it? It needs some form of biosphere, but it's not really pleasure well as such. I'm just going to make it human missable so it fits its theme. Next is the hostile space full of nomads, which I decided would be pirates. That gets 10, which is immiscible. But it doesn't matter because they mainly live on their ships anyway. What is this? Why does this have a chat replay? This is Doom. Doom Eternal. But, maybe it was a preview or something. Hostile place. There's the Friendly Foe Heavy Industry World. That's 6. That's immiscible. Some of these may not make sense when I add the population levels. Another cyber communist world with no biosphere on this one. So only got 3 more. I'll finally be done. Oh shit. It's another human missile one on the Megacorp Civil War planet. I need to think of a reason as to why they're at Civil War. Some kind of dispute over copyright, maybe. That would be every bit as stupid as it sounds for a Megacorp planet. And the quarantined world has no biosphere. Makes sense because it also has burning temperature. And the Badlands Beastmaster world has no native biosphere, which does not work because they need to be Beastmasters of something. So this will have to be, let's make it hybrid. Since that fits thematically. Right, so I believe it is population. Yes, it is population. There's the tech level, which I may not do. Right. It doesn't give actual numbers for the lower ones. So we've got failed colony outpost, fewer than 1 million, several million, hundreds of millions, and billions. 12, which is aliens. First we have aliens. This one kind of makes sense for the xenophobic unbraked AI planet. Perhaps that's why they are xenophobic, because they are alien. Or maybe they were created by the AI. Also kind of makes sense to the next one, to be aliens because they are supposed to be immortal. So next 7 is several million. Just need to think of it. Well, Jet Set Radio next, which I have not actually played. So several million. So it is SM. So a few of the million can be FM, 100 million can be HM, billions can be B, the others can just be letters as well. So, 4 is fewer than a million. So this is on the Homeworld. Perhaps they had originally more people before it was a tomb world, and an apocalypse caused by the psionics, which is why they now fear psionics. 8 is several million on the local tech desert world, which I was thinking maybe like Arrakis or something. 7 again. Few million for the refugees of altered humanity on their really shit system, which has an invasive atmosphere and no native biosphere. Four is fewer. It's on the quarantined world full of robots of a corrosive atmosphere. 5, it's also a few million. So the next one should be probably 1, 6, 7. Makes sense for the fallen regimen of former warriors. That's 7 million. That's SM. 4 is fewer million. Should have timed how long it takes to do each of these steps, since I'm at about 3 hours now. 5. 2 million again. That is for the Cold War planet. 7. This is for several million of the Outpost Utopia. 8. It's also several million. The setup. That's 10. 10 is hundreds of millions. Hundreds of millions on the cyber communist planet. So I guess they might be the local power, the leaders of the cyber communists. I might put them in this star cluster up in the top corner, so they're all in the same place and are some kind of local power. So that's several million of terraform failure. Right. So next is 10. Hundreds of millions on the out of contact tomb world. We've got 11 on the Retech Cult Cold War planet. Retech means they have a higher tech level than most of the people around them. Especially as they're a cult. 7 million. The next one, where they worship Psionic. They have fewer than 1 million. So anywhere up to 1 million, I guess. In the hundreds of thousands, I would have said. 6. Another one. So several million. On the Cyber Communist Outpost world. 6, several million, I think that is. All this fallen hegemon with the engineered biosphere. So the recent colony restrictive laws has several million. So this will need a planet of someone else, or colony of someone with more than several million, or maybe that can be the lower limit. 336. So several million on the planet of seafaring cities that are at war constantly. Maybe like a water world or something. For the mandate base. This one's several million. The next one. For the bubble cities with freak geology. And inert atmosphere. Or for the next one, fewer than 1 million. For the Cyborg Desert world. 6 is what? 100 million something. Or several million. Nine hundreds of millions for the Badlands post-scarcity world. I guess if they're post-scarcity, they can have a larger population, can't they? 314 million for the very well with the taboo treasure. You can make your own mind up what that taboo treasure might be. And the tyrannical planet in the Cold War has billions of people. And a thick atmosphere. 6 million. For Cernic's worship for a minimal contact planet. 8, so that's several million again. with a cannibal planet. 7. Yeah, it's the same, isn't it? Yeah, several million. For the dying race. So the world will fully die out. 9, that's hundreds of millions for the seismic instability planet. They will have to be in habitats of some kind. 8 is again several million. 3 outpost. This feral world. Is it safe outpost? Are rarely composed of more than a few hundred or few thousand colonists at the most. Outposts are either very new colonies that have not the required time to grow, or they are uncolonised worlds that just happen to have a naval or corporate base on the surface. I guess this doesn't actually work for feral world then, does it? So I'll have to change that to several, or fewer than a million. 8, several million. So that's the other feral world. 6, so several million. 12 aliens. This is the mining world. Might change that. 3. Outpost works a bit better for this one. So it is just a mining corner. 7 colonies bigger world. Several million. Nomad should also be outpost, I would say, or maybe fewer than a million. So they are just pirate bands. So it's corporate world. Is it friendly foe? Heavy industry is hundreds of millions. Which makes sense since it's heavy industry. 7 is several million for this another civil war planet. 4 is fewer than a million. What about this corporate one? 7 is several million. Almost done. 11. The quarantine world, I can't do. That's too high. 11 again. Let's make this an outpost or something. Fewer than a million. And last one. That's 9, hundreds of millions. That took quite a while. So that's what? That took about 40 minutes. Go through all of that. Now this song is Rayman Legends. Gallery of Heroes. Not even halfway through this playlist yet. Might skip tech level. There's also additional points of interest I could add to these systems. But as the book said, these would be the most habitable planets in the system. So any other planets there would be worse. I'm quite tired. So, end here maybe. Save this, since I might start on it again. Right, so, I don't know if there's any point in reading. Moving on. Can't actually see with the camera there. I think I will just end here then. Goodbye.